you're clearly an equity opportunist that you're known to be. And before we dig in, your framework says that you're not inclined to hold forever approach. You also mentioned of corrective action, building tactical position. What is your average holding period? And what brings the conviction in you to be very different from the age-old, buy and forget kind of approach, despite you choosing stable businesses and stable management?
So, Ankita, when I analyze business, right? So I don't have the capability of analyzing business for the next decade. In today's world, things are so volatile, and preferences and outlooks change. So usually, when I enter a position, I take 1-2 year view, and every quarter, every 6 months, we try and build on it and see whether we are going in the right direction. Our conviction is still there, right? Sometimes so happens is you're getting it right, you're getting what you want. So I believe in a concept of fair value. So whenever we buy a stock, there's a target price in mind, and that is based on what business growth can happen over the next 2 years. Some call on valuation, though it's a very difficult call and tricky call. At what value this company will be traded. But history tells how things move. So that's how the exit is decided. So either you reach your fair price of the business and you say, okay, it's done with, or as an analyst, as a fund manager, I've gone wrong in my thesis. Right? I bought a company, keeping this thesis in mind, and something horribly, or it's not working, right? It's been 3 months, 6 months, and when you're meeting the management, seeing the competition, maybe you think that's not going to play out. So again, what ideal is, when you get your thesis right, you get your price, you book out. But when things are not going right, you have to cut losses. That's what I believe in. As far as holding period is concerned, holding period is totally determined on the business cycles, how the business is moving, whether it's moving in your direction, you're saying, or you're getting it wrong somewhere. One. Two, I may hold a company for the last 10 years also. So, right, so if you ask me what is the holding period, I will say 10 years. But what has been my portfolio weight in that company? Has the weight been same across the 10 years? It will never be the case. So when you feel suddenly the stock has done well, it seems to be fairly valued, though you have a long-term business trajectory. At that point of time, I don't mind reducing my weight. At the same time, I may see, okay, due to certain external events, which is not the doing of the company or the sector, the stock suddenly falls, right? For no reason of its own business. I may go and add that weight. So weighting of the stock will be volatile, but the stock holding, if you see that stock would be in my portfolio many years, but the weights may be different. So when I look at holding period, for me, it's the weight, how am I sizing my portfolio, and what is the reason behind it.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.